All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Historic with Kaladesh Remastered. Now, Kaladesh is a very, very powerful set. It's multiple cards banned in Standard, and while they have not put in some of the cards that were banned, Smuggler's Copter, Walking Ballista, and Feldar Guardian, all banned for different reasons, but there are still a lot of really, really good cards. You can check out my article from CoolStuffInc.com last Friday, where I go over all the cards in Kaladesh Remastered for Historic, ones that are there, ones that aren't there. Check it out, CoolStuffInc.com, and I kind of go over all the big ones. There's a lot of cards here, though. A lot of playable cards, and a lot of big things being added to the Historic format. We're going to try them. We're going to try them right now. And this first one is a pretty fair deck here. We got Green-Black Energy Rock. Now, I don't think that the Rogue Refiner, Whirler Virtuoso, Servant of the Conduit, the old Teamer energy cards that dominated in Standard, I don't think they're going to make it in Historic unless they're being played with Aetherworks Marvel. Rogue Refiner is just like a little below the bar. In Standard, that card's insane because a 3-2 that draws a card is already pretty good. The fact that it makes energy is great too. But that's a little below the bar in Historic. I think more powerful things are happening. So I think that as long as Aetherworks Marvel doesn't tee off, which I don't think it will, I think it's a little too inconsistent. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I think Glint-Sleeve Siphoner is actually one of the better energy cards. Sort of a Dark Confidant knockoff. 2 mana, 2/1, Menace. Whenever it comes into play, our attacks get an energy. And then your upkeep, you can pay 2 energy to draw a card and lose a life. So better in Dark Confidant as long as you're funneling energy into it, which this deck is obviously made to do. So we want to pair our Dark Confidant with the kind of Jundy cards here. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Good Interaction, Maelstrom Pulse. And then we're putting the energy kind of core around it. Of course, Tomb with Aether. So simple. Just Lava Land, banned in Standard. Tomb with Aether, Longtusk Cub, and Servant of the Conduit all making energy. And we're using Winding Constrictor here. And we're playing like an Abzan counters deck later. But Constrictor here is more as an energy generator. So whenever you get an energy, it gives you an additional energy, which is really, really good. And we are playing some +1/+1 things as well. Obviously, Longtusk Cub and Constrictor is insanely good. Cub attacks, gets 3 energy, pay 2 energy, gets 2 counters, gets huge really, really quick. So Constrictor helps to power up our Longtusk Cubs, our Siphoners. It's good with Scavenging Ooze. Of course, it's good with Verdurous Gearhulk on the top end. It's also good with Vivien, which is a fine Planeswalker in deck anyway. And we have Bristling Hydra too. And got a couple Stonecoils here. A little extra synergy on the Constrictor. It's just like a fine card as well. And just like kind of like a really basic, fair Golgari rock deck. And mana base now. Mana bases in Historic are starting to look like Pioneer, where they're getting very unbalanced. Now all the enemy colors have the fast lands, and 6 of the color pairs have flip lands. So we're in that weird spot where like some colors have stuff, some colors don't. But mana base is definitely really, really good now for Aether Hub, of course. Sideboard's got a lot of kill spells in it. Cast down, Noxious Grasp, Chevill for aggressive decks. A little bit of a wish board here for Vivien, and extra discard spells for control decks, things like that. So, Golgari Energy, let's go. What's up, Bob? Bob says, you punt, I drink. Bob, Godspeed. Let me tell you, Godspeed. Let's go here. We're Mythic something. I've been playing some decks, and I'm dropping in rank a little bit, but we're gonna fix that right now, all right? But first, we've heard from our sponsor at CoolStuffInc.com.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right. Yes, you're going to be wasted before 10 a.m. I know. Bob, take it easy, all right? I know it's Sunday. Day drinking is totally okay. We'll watch some football later, but just take it easy. All right, so hand's fine. Attune for black, Constrictor, Cub. This is all pretty cool. We can keep this. So, Attune, get a Swamp. Love these old cool lands. A lot of mono red in the ladder. I played a bit offline, trying out different decks and stuff. A lot of mono red. A lot. Alright, so whatever we play is probably going to die. think I would rather the Cub die. Also, I guess we want to like play Constrictor and then play Thoughtseize plus Cub. So I guess we're still play the Constrictor. I guess like if they lightning strike my Constrictor, it's not that bad. So love you, Death.
You're the best MTG creator, Jim.
Thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate that. You great. Thank you. All right, Mountain. Bowmat Courier number 2. They pumping the brakes. Ooh, wow, that's insane for us. They're pumping the brakes. Okay. So we've got 2 energy currently. I like Thoughtseize Cub here, honestly. Let's take a little looky-loo. Hazoret, Shadow Skull Smashing, and 3 lands. Yeah, I'd say we're slightly ahead this game. Slightly ahead. Play Longtusk Cub. We might just pump it up right now. Make it a 4/4. While they can't kill it. And jam. So this game's going very well for us. Now, one of the big cards in Standard that this deck had previously, it's not legal, is Walking Ballista. And Walking Ballista not in the format. Most assuredly due to the combo with Heliod.
Game.
Not only is it a really good combo, it's also really obnoxious to execute on Arena. I think it's really good if they keep things like that off of Arena. Obviously, we had the huge debacle over the weekend with the Mox and one player was playing the Infinite Life combo, and there was a whole bunch of shenanigans with like us just assuming like an agreement, assuming that they, oh my god, I just try to stay away from all that crap. But so these infinite combos on the online clients can be very difficult, so I understand not having Ballista, but that was one of the better cards in his second Standard. So, all right, so we're gonna bring in our Chevills. Chevill is kind of our main plan against aggressive decks. Chevill's a 1/3. Puts bounty counters on things, and then when a thing with the bounty counter on it dies, you gain 3 and draw cards. So really, really solid 2-drop. We're gonna call our Thoughtseizes. We don't want those. We're gonna bring in cast downs.
No punt, I sub.
No punt, you sub. Thanks, Bob. And Victor, new subs. So Bob and Victor, new subs. What are your names? Where are you from? Bob's a month number 2 sub. Thank you. Most important month. Appreciate that, Bob. Like my hair? Thanks. I appreciate that. I grew it myself. We're in our Gargoths. You can bring in. Let's see. I guess like Vivien's not super exciting. And Maelstrom Pulse isn't great, but we probably want to keep the kill spell in. Maybe we'll push Attune, Constrictor. We could bring in like the 3rd Ooze as well. Maybe Chevy's Verdurous Gearhulks. Just kind of want to like lower the curve, and the Gargoth's a better 5-drop. And then let's bring in like. Obviously, Noxious Grasps don't work. Monkey, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. We should bring like Questing Beast. I guess Bristling Hydra is also pretty good. Bring the Hydra. Let's try this. So now we have a good amount of cheap removal spells and some life gaining creatures as well. So no Rex Sage. Why would we want Rex Sage? Are you assuming they're that they're a Reclave deck? So we're not playing Heartless Act. Funny story. The initial build of the deck had Heartless Act, and I brought in Chevill, and I put a bounty counter on the creature, and then I drew Heartless Act, and I was like, man, I'm a freaking idiot. So no Heartless Act, no Heartless Act. Okay, this stand's fun. We can keep this. Opponent roll against 6. What's our turn 1 here? Soulscar Mage. Because we can like... Are we just Swamp? We can just like push the Soulscar Mage. Oh, it's Blooming Marsh, not the other one. That's actually pretty good. So I guess we're going to Attune on 1 here. And get a Forest. No Passage to trigger Revolt. Passage isn't very good. It's just a tap land in the important turns in this format. Historic's too fast for Passage. The push is still really good, so... Alright, they have Bowmat Courier, we have Siphoner. Uh-oh, Fantasy Alert. You're gonna lose. I know. Yeah. I'm actually playing against Kevin Jones today. His quarterback's on a bye, and he's got nothing, so it's kind of a free win this week, which is nice, so... Alright, Longtusk Cub can be a 3/3, but that might not be good enough. Definitely want to play a 2-drop this turn, because we want to push and play a creature next turn. Prismatic Vista. That'd be an interesting card to have like only 1 fetch land. I can see Vista in Historic. I think that'd be a really good card for one of the Historic anthologies. Alright, we're going to play Glint-Sleeve Siphoner. So whatever he plays is going to die, probably. This gives us an energy for Longtusk Cub later. The goal is to get things to be a 4-4. Once it's a 4-4, it's pretty hard for them to kill it. Alright, so they have actual shock. That's like the worst case scenario. Shock is the cheap answer. But anything else would have died anyway. I guess the Cub wouldn't have died. But 2 cards under Courier, so now you can kill it. Alright, so Winding Constrictor is actually kind of nice. So we're going to play Swamp. And now, again, we have the choice of playing something to not die or something to die. We're going to Fatal Push the Bomat Courier in their draw step to lessen the ability of the ability. We could just Siphoner again. It's kind of card they kind of like have to kill. I'll just Siphoner again. So if they kill it, we have Cub Longtusk or Constrictor Longtusk Cub next turn. So let's do that. Play Siphoner, and then we're going to say go. And we're going to push the Bomat Courier in their draw step. So that is the point they have the most cards possible in hand. The cost of Bomat Courier is obviously to discard your hand. So they have 12 cards. So that kind of sucks. Now, we decide we want to push the Courier now or in their draw step. It's probably just now. Actually, I guess it should still be in their draw step. Yeah, it should still be in their draw step. That's right. Alright, so they get to Bone Crusher my Siphoner, which sucks. Bone Crusher's obviously very good. And they're going to go to their turn, draw a card, and now we push. They have to lose both cards if they want to do that. And Boomer, sure. Now we get to play land. We have 4 energy and make a 6/6 Longtusk Cub, which is okay by me. We're going to have Constrictor in play with Scavenging Ooze lined up too, so this is all really good. So let's play that, play Cub. We're going to do it right now. So go to 4/4, go to 6/6. So we kind of threw away those Siphoners, but they aren't that good against them anyway, so. Chandra Torch Defiance. Chandra is pretty good. And they can kill the Constrictor, but we get to kill the Chandra back, which is pretty good. And we have Scavenging Ooze too. Chevill. Okay. I imagine they're going to chump with Soulscar Mage. We get to Ooze, Eat. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's send in Longtusk Cub. Grev! New sub. What's your name? Where you from? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Welcome, my new subs. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. Oh, great. Go to Discord. You're new here. Well, Sunday morning action. I was very lazy yesterday. I was going to stream, but I saw that the Mox was on, the Fate to Karma thing was on, and I was just like, eh. I think we're going to play another land here and just take 2 and eat something out of my graveyard. So, playing against mono red, you get 2 big creatures in play. That's pretty sweet. It's a pretty good place to be. They're going to add red. That's scary. Hazoret the Fervent. And Robber of the Rich. Alright, I mean, Hazoret is going to stay home. Okay, sure. That makes things a little difficult. So, we have a potential 7/7 Ooze, but the Hazoret's just a free double block. We kind of got to kill this Chandra, honestly. Gregory from Oklahoma. To my friend. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, we can't let them sit behind Chandra. It's pretty bad. But throwing away a creature into Hazoret also feels... We don't really have a way to kill Hazoret, honestly. Is that bad? Maybe that's bad. If we attack both of these at Chandra, we will lose one of them. Probably the Ooze. We'll lose the Ooze and kill both their bad creatures. And they'll still have a Chandra in play. We just can't sit behind... This is a tough spot. You also want a Chevill and like tag something so we draw cards here. I think we're just gonna say go and give them this turn and see what we draw. Exile top card. It's like a Grafdigger's Cage. What? Why is it a Grafdigger's Cage? That doesn't affect a single card in our deck. Another Robber of the Rich. Sure. Grafters, dude. What is going on? What? Alright, so you have a 7/7 Scavenging Ooze. Chevill is good in exactly this scenario. It's good in like Jundi decks against like creature decks. Alright, so we're gonna Chevill a Robber, I guess, and draw an Aether Hub. Tilt. Matt from Niagara Falls. What's up, my friend? Thanks for putting the videos on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Yeah, YouTube's kind of pissing me off lately, but we'll go over that a little bit later. YouTube's been kind of screwing me, and a lot of other content creators. They just have like other blockers too. We gotta kill a Chandra though. We just gotta draw a kill spell, honestly. Oh man. I think we just say go again. If we tag a bolt, they just again same thing. Chump block one, double block the other. We lose our ooze, and they lose not much. Yeah, we're just say go. Definitely a weird game state. Hazoret playing some serious defense here. Where is Tyler's Tracker? My kingdom for Tyler's Tracker.
Oh,
They exiled a Braid. That sucks. Alright. Well, there goes Chevill. I was hoping to draw a card off that. And a Courier. Man, they are hitting all spells, too. 4 lands, all spells. 4 lands, all spells. Alright. Untap. Maelstrom Pulse? God, that's so good. Oh, it's so annoying. So, we would have drawn a card. Oh, man. Alright. I guess leaving a card name was a bad idea because it could have robbed us, but now we can kill the robbers or kill Chandra. We actually kill Chandra. Alright, so we'll just kill Chandra and say go. Kind of sit in this. Now with Chandra gone, at least we're like, we're not sitting in this null game state where they're gaining equity every turn. So obviously off the top, our card should be better than theirs. They have a bunch of Soulscar mages, and we have a bunch of Elder Gargaroths and stuff. All right, so like they can't really remove his Scavenging Ooze. It is an 8/8. It is very, very big.
Well, that was a disaster.
Just draw like something. We can't kill the Hazoret though, which is kind of annoying. All right, so we draw a Fatal Push, but we don't really have any good attacks. We can't attack into Hazoret, so we'll just chill. Weird game. Weird game. Hazoret is being a house on defense. This card shouldn't be able to block. That's what I think. Designer Jim, putting the designer hat on. Hazoret should not be able to block. Hazoret is pretty insane. It wouldn't diminish much of its power, but it should be able to block. Another Forest. Okay. All right. Let's just sit here and stare at each other. Is that cool? They're playing Embercleave. That'd be a way to push Hazoret through, I suppose, but they're holding cards in hand. It's kind of interesting. I think Fatal Push is as good as Blood Chief's Thirst for that fetch lands. Yeah, I think so. Just saying go. Servant of the Conduit. Sure. Staring Contest. Yes, this is just playing versus Mono Red, you know? Super fast game. Blazing through here. What? What? Lightning Strike targeting Longtusk Cub. I mean, they do have a Soulscar Mage in play. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll like pump it in response. So they can't strike it in response to pumping it. I could also just kill the Soulscar Mage. That's true. And just not get the counters. Yeah, I probably just do that. Alright, sure. Whatever. I didn't pump. That was stupid. Like, what else is push killing, realistically, you know? so takes a zap. So that's 2 for 1. Take that. Grafdigger's Cage. Oh no! Please, not Grafdigger's Cage. Anything but Constrictor. Yeah, I saw. I get immediately punished for pumping the cub. But we're just gonna hold this. I think we can play it on a turn where they have a creature in the graveyard and we have more energy, and we can just like use all the stuff immediately. Yeah, I should not have eaten the creatures either. Once it gets to like a 7/7, it's hard for them to kill. I should have stopped eating things. It's okay. It's the morning. I'm waking up, you know. Overgrown Tomb, sure. Staring contest. I mean, for a deck with like 21 lands or whatever, we're doing a great job here drawing lands. So that's cool at least. Discard a card for Hazard. Sure. 16. The slow bleed commences. They do have Ramanap Ruins and a desert. Oh, there's another desert. Alright, so they have 6 points in play. You can draw a spell eventually. That's a spell, I guess. Ways to trigger Revolt. Things dying, realistically. Like, alright, I mean, I was gonna say go. Oh, we'll die to 2 deserts before we deck, but sack a land, deal 2, sure. They are holding on to this card pretty, pretty seriously. Another Ruins? Jeez. This card is banned in Standard for those who don't know. Banned in Standard. Longtusk Cub again. Alright. Our attacks are just really bad. They get to double up and kill the cub. They can just chump the ooze. We're going to be probably attacking next turn. We try to get energy of our cubs too. We're 10. Another Robber of the Rich, sure. Elder Gargaroth. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're going to send... We're going to play Constrictor and send everything, I think. And then play Gargaroth.
Already. Time.
Schemer,
flies.
thanks so much. Appreciate that. So now if any of the Cubs hit, we'll get some energy. We require a lot of blocks to deal with the ooze. They can double on the big cub. They're trying to block everything, like single block. Sure. We are not playing Great Henge, no. Deck list should be on the overlay. Cub does not have trample, no. And of course the Gargaroth can handle the Hazard on the way back, which is nice. So they're just going to trade off here, which is honestly fine because now our board's pretty beefy. They're going to not kill our cub. They might have like a Bone Crusher to kill the cub or something like that, but play Gargaroth. We also got to grow our ooze super big now too. So we'll say go. So we have 3 more life, and the ooze is going to be freaking huge. Yeah. So all right, cool. So that worked out. The waiting game, a little sketchy at times, a little loosey goosey stuff, but it's no big deal. No big deal. 1-0. If you're sitting and welcome to the stream, my name's Jim Davis. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow there. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out my sponsor, Call Us Apparel. It's easy as 1, 2, 7. Super soft, super comfortable, super great designs. Call Us Apparel. .shop. It's Call Us Apparel. .shop. Check it out. Going first. Cemetery is a little awkward, but it's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. Alright, so let's give him the old Thoughtseize. See what's up. Gargoyles Tracker, basically. Mono black aggro. Gutter Ball, push, Thoughtseize, Knight. I mean, they have push for Ooze, Thoughtseize for Gearhulk. I think I would still. I guess we could take the Thoughtseize and hold the Maelstrom Pulse for Knight. Like, Knight is already their best 1-drop, but... Yeah, let's take the Thoughtseize. It's like, it's kind of weird. We don't have any card advantage in our hand. We already have a 1-drop. I'll take Thoughtseize. What do you think about Vintage Cube being part of the mocks? It's cool. I watched a little bit of it, not really. Blooming Marsh number 3. So, like, we're not gonna play an Ooze into their Fatal Push, so we'll just chill. Attack, sure. Longtusk Cub. A little awkward here with the cemetery and the things. We want to play this tap, and this comes in tapped anyway, so... Alright, we'll just give the Cub to the Fatal Push. And then we'll say go. They don't have many cards left, realistically. They want to pump the Knight. Sure. So we'll take a bop here, and then we'll just Maelstrom Pulse the Knight and set up for Scavenging Ooze, eat it immediately. Another Longtusk Cub. Sure. Not the best Maelstrom Pulse of all time, but you know. They have a Rankle. Oh, it's so gross. That is gross. Player loses 1 life and draws a card. And we're at 4. Yeah, I guess we're dead. Alright. We can play Ooze. I guess we're not. We can eat 2 things, but then they just sacked a Rankle. I mean, we're pretty dead, but Rankle's a pretty good card for them to draw. Obviously, we didn't know about that one. Mono black deck's pretty good. I mean, it gained Fatal Push and it gained Scrappy Scrounger, which are both pretty good. They have a kill spell too. All right, oh, they have Thoughtseize. They have Thoughtseize and a kill spell. They just have it all. They just have it all. They just got everything on every street. So pretty crappy. Pretty crappy. We do not kill a Rankle very well. Realistically. Destroy target non-legendary creature. That's awkward. That's awkward. Alright, so we're going to bring in Chevill. I'm actually bringing Vivien. Bring in the Gargaroths. Ooze, Cast Downs, maybe Hydra. We're going to cut all 4 Thoughtseize. Going to cut the Verdurous Gearhulks. And what else? Maybe an Arkbow Ranger's like a little sketch. I guess Bristling Hydra's not great. Vivien can kill Rankle or kill other creatures. Chevill, Constrictor. You have a nice low curve, like push, Attune. Stonecoil's kind of nice too. Gargaroth has reach also, so. Alright, let's shave a Vivien, a Hydra. Let's have 2 Hydras, I guess. Keep things nice and cheap. Their deck is very, very efficient. Like, their deck is almost entirely 1 mana spells and 2 mana spells, so try and keep our spells cheap as well. Nice! Nice. Good hand. Good hand. Always good to mulligan against Thoughtseize deck, you know? Sure. Keep this, ship a Servant and Conduit. Right? Could be Stonecoil, honestly. Yeah, Stonecoil's fine. Alright. Not ideal. Not ideal. Being at 6 cards on the draw. Dread Wanderer? Sure. I guess we're gonna play Servant of the Conduit. Play Siphoner, it just dies. We do have a Stonecoil Serpent lined up at a decent size, but just dies to push. Another Swamp and say go. Alright, I think we attack for 2 and play a Stonecoil Serpent. No point of playing it as a 4/4, so we're probably just going to kill it, so. 3/3 is big enough. Nothing? Wow. What's going on over there? Murderous Rider? Sure. Think I need a haircut? I think you need a haircut. I look great. Thank you. Glint-Sleeve Siphoner. Alright, I mean, a little light on action here, but... What's up, Russia? Auto shop, wait, that stinks. I was at a DMV for like 2.5 hours a couple days ago. It sucked. They're on a full appointment schedule because of COVID, and just like still took forever. Alright, so our Siphoner lived, which is kind of awesome. And now I get to Constrictor and gain... We're actually like a really... That extra card we just drew is like huge. So we get to Constrictor. Play Swamp. Attack with our Siphoner, so it's Menace. Get 2 energy. And then play Scavenging Ooze. And then eat the Stonecoil. I guess we could like... I mean, we wanted to do all this Constrictor while the Constrictor's still alive, so... So now you got a 4/4. They have Cavalier of Night. What? What is this card? Lifelink 4/5. It comes into play, sacrifice another creature. If you do, destroy a creature your opponent controls. When it dies, you get a creature mana cost 3 or more in the battlefield. Alright, so we get to eat whatever they sack and then pulse it. It's not that bad. We're going to eat that. It goes to the bottom anyway, so. And they're going to kill my thing. There's no reason to spend an energy here to gain 1 life, so that's fine. Why sack the Murderous Rider and not the Wanderer? The Wanderer just comes back. I guess we have the Ooze, so alright. Dark Confidant is alive and kicking. Draw a card, perfect. Alright, draw some lands, whatever. We're going to Maelstrom Pulse the Cavalier of Night. They get back nothing. There's no point in eating the thing. I'd rather have 1 energy than I have 1 life, so... and we just jam here. They're 12. Get 2 energy. They're blocking. They're ever blocking. Life's really good for us. So play Blooming Marsh tapped. So you go. We got the board. We're behind on cards. Draw a lot of lands, unfortunately. All right, they found the answer to Glint-Sleeve Siphoner, which sucks. But all right, they've killed everything. We draw several of the Conduit. Okay. Need to draw a bigger spell here. We have 7 energy. 7. Alright, the good news is they have 7 swamps and no Castle Lochthwains. That's the real big news here. Legion's End. Alright. They're gone. Bye, bye, bye. Phyrexian Tower. So 11-6. They have Wanderer. We draw Scavenging Ooze. Right on time. Right on time, Scavenging Ooze. Alright, and get the old Oozy down. Just so go. There are 4 creatures to eat. Gifted Aetherborn. Powerful magic card. Powerful magic card. And it looks like we're going to be in one of those standstills again. Goodbye, Cavalier Knight. I guess I should... I mean, we have 2 snakes are gone. I kind of want to... We could, like, hold for the snake or not. I'm just going to eat, I think. They're at 4. It's big enough. Just use our mana. So we gotta kill this Aetherborn, and then we're ready to ride. We draw Cast Down. Oh! That's game! Attack, they chump block, we eat it, and they got nothing. Nothing! Your turn! You got nothing!
So you get nothing!
I screwed up.
You lose!
They screwed up too! That's funny. I should have activated their Wanderer. I was too busy hitting the soundboard. I didn't eat their thing. But it doesn't matter. You're dead. Actually, they're not dead yet. They're not dead yet. They're not dead. They're not dead. It's okay. We're just going to keep eating stuff. A little trigger happy on the soundboard. My bad. I was calling victory. Didn't happen yet. I think we just trade here. Like, we're going to lose our big ooze, but they're going to go to 2 and be dead on board. And they have to draw a creature that can block or a kill spell. Or just playing off the top. So, yeah, we're just going to slam here. Take the trade. Ooze did his job. So they go to 2 when all is said and done. Alright, we have 7 energy hanging out. Attack. Fatal Push. Good draw. Nothing. There's the boom boom. There's the boom boom. Broccoli. Thoughtseize. Alright. Game 3. Game 3. Game 3. I kind of want a little more Planeswalker action. I guess they're worse on the draw. And kind of interesting Questing Beast too, honestly. I mean, the Hydras are good. I don't know. I just want a little more bulk. I feel like we were a little bulkless in that game. Maybe we just, like, aren't as interested in Servant of the Conduit. Just, like, dump the Servants and bring in 2 Bristling Hydras and maybe the Questing Beast. I guess Servant does just give us energy. Like, we play a Servant, it gets 2 energy, and then it dies. Gearhulk does not seem good. The board is often pretty empty, and they can just kill it. I guess Hydra's bad against Aetherborn, though. That's true. I also got a Servant. Let's bring in the Questing Beast. And I'm going to take out the Vivien and bring in a Hydra on the draw. I don't want Vivien to just, like, die on the draw, so this is fine. Let's try this. How many lands do we have? We have 16. We're playing 20 lands. We draw a lot of lands. We've been drawing a lot of lands. We obviously have 4 tunes. We kind of have, like, 24 land, sort of, but... Alright, big match here. They're Mythic 157. It's a big one. And we got no lands. Come on! God damn it. You can't keep this hand. We can't keep this hand. No! Alright, that's better. We're going to ship Hub. Gutter Ball. Stonecoil Serpent? I mean, playing Serpent for 1, just blocking Gutter Ball is actually kind of nice. And we can eat it with the Ooze. I actually kind of like that. Saves 2 damage anyway. Not the most exciting Stonecoil, but like just trading off early, getting it in the graveyard so we can eat it with Ooze is actually pretty nice. Knight of Ebon Legion. Sure. Maelstrom Pulse, where art thou? Alright, we're gonna Siphoner. I think we're blocking. They don't have a land to pump, which is kind of nice. And again, I think we should just trade resources here. We're not drawing a card off Siphoner anyway. We have second Siphoner in our hand. There's your Aether Board. Alright, we draw a land. So we can play the Ooze and eat the Gutter Bones, which is kind of cool. Or we can just play Siphoner and leave up Fatal Push. They have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I also think people are discussing Pioneer and Historic. Pioneer coming to Arena. I think Pioneer should just go away. I think that Historic is what Pioneer wants to be. Alright, this is a little painful, but we're going to play this, play Siphoner, and say go. The intention to kill the Aetherborn with our push, untap, play Scavenging Ooze, and eat things. And if they have a kill spell, they got a burn on the Siphoner too. So we're going to attack. No blocks. Take 1. They do have 4 cards in hand. I mean, they gotta have a way to kill this, right? Thoughtseize. That's kind of gross. I wonder what that Scavenging Ooze. Alright, drop the Bob. Draw Fatal Push, sure. Hub. Hub's a great draw. Hub is a great draw. Extra, extra energy. We just have a Hydra too for more energy. So we don't have enough energy for Hydra and Siphoner. That's nice. That's nice. They introduced Pioneer before Historic seemed like it was going to be a thing, I think. Alright, they just haven't drawn a 3rd land, which is kind of nice for us too, I guess. So, untap. Draw off the Dark Confidant. Draw Swamp. We do draw a lot of lands. I mean, their blocks here aren't good anyway, so we just attack. We're just going to chump block? No, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Fatal Push on these. Why would they let me attack? What are they doing? They probably thought they could block it. Yeah, they must have not realized this had Menace and thought they could block it. That's why why they did this. So, sure. We're chipping a chair here with this Hydra. They draw land number 3, but they're gonna attack. Wow. All right. They're gonna play Spawn of Mayhem. I mean, that just. All right. Maybe I should have realized that once they attacked that they had this. It's like super obvious. All right, yeah, that might have been a lack of foresight on my part. Drawing Siphoner is great though. That's cool. All right, so we'll just jam. We'll trade. Play Siphoner. We have push up. Honestly, the Hydra doesn't seem very good this matchup. They have a million Death Touchers and stuff. So, all right. So we have Siphoner. We really want to live. They're going to attack again. I should have blocked, actually, and see if they pumped. But we're going to kill this now so they can't play Spawn of Mayhem again. Pioneer was very fun at the start, but they let it toil away and combo hell, and it just stopped being fun. And then Historic came out, and it was like, why am I even playing this? So, Plague Constrictor, get 2 more energy, which is awesome. Their hand must be like Spawn of Mayhem, Rankle, Rankle. Yeah, exactly. Right, draw off the Dark Confidant. Chevill. Attune with Aether. Alright, I mean, we kind of need to like draw a kill spell. Realistically. This is about to get bigger. Limestone, what's up, my friend? Just came off of 3 hours of my YouTube content. That's awesome. Thanks so much. And we're dead. Awesome. That is great. That is extremely frustrating. I guess we lost that game because we didn't see the first Spawn of Mayhem coming. If we had just killed the 1-2 and not allowed them to play that first spawn, the Hydra would have gone all the way, probably. So, I guess that's our fault. We have drawn a lot of lands. It is kind of frustrating, but... Alright, 1-1. 1-1. So far, this deck seems a little medium. It's pretty fair. We're just like, the lack of walking Ballista is honestly pretty big. Because we don't have this like big mana sink. That's also good in the early game. Awesome limestone. Yeah, Big Red, super sweet. So I also have an article on Big Red on CoolStuffInc.com. Check that one out. Bam. Big Red control. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. Full write-up on the deck. Really, really fun. Standard deck. Going first.
Almost
our opponent is...
year.
Suna resub. Thanks so much. Our opponent is Mythic 79%. That is impressive. That sounds insane. We're going to keep this. Blooming Marsh, go. Temple of Enlightenment. Splash for Krasis? It's not very good. I imagine Glint-Sleeve Siphoner is going to be real good against Temple of Enlightenment deck, so... I don't think Ballista was a mistake. I think it's a fine card. I think that Heliod... What is going on? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. I want to know who wants to know what's going on. Raise your hand in chat. Thoughtseize you. Their hand is Crystalline Giant. All that glitters. Glass will mimic Crystalline Giant. Okay. I'll take one of the giants, I guess. I don't really care about all the glitters. We'll play Cub. I should play the... Actually, I can't play Hub and play Cub, so we'll just not draw a card next turn. Yeah, this is things that are happening for sure. Labyrinth of Scophos. Crystalline Giant gets Reach the first time around. Okay. We do have Menace. We can attack. We have Hub also. I mean, the attack gives us enough energy to play to draw a card next turn, so we don't have to play the Hydra. I kind of want to just play with Thoughtseize and play Tapland and just say go, I guess. I guess they're going to equip this. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, hexproof. Should we just, like, toss the Longtusk Cub? Actually, we can attack with it, actually, because then they would trade. Alright, let's just jam and see what they do. I think I would trade Cub for Giant. We have 2 energy. I feel like the energy should go, like, here. Not, like, directly on top of your thing. Or, like, maybe even here. It's a little hard to see down there. Should have won that last match. Just threw it away. Just throw it away. Let it through. Let it through. Alright, sure. So, we'll do that. Add 2 more energy. Yes, Garlic. I play the colorless metalwork combo deck on my YouTube, on my Cool Stuff video tomorrow. CoolStuffInc.com. Alright. We can Thoughtseize our Hydra here. Once they put this thing on, they're going to have a 3/5. So the Hydra can't even get through, really. They have all that glitters, Mimic. This costs... So they can all that glitters, and then... Yeah, we're just going to Thoughtseize them. Take the all that glitters, I guess. Sure. That is tapped. Obviously, our push is looking a little awkward here, but what's up, Big Pasty? Will do. Alright, so they have a 3/5 reach hexproof. What's up, Downright? Thanks for resub. Now it's got lifelink and reach. And they're going to attack with it. Alright, sure. So, draw off the Dark Confidant. Another Fatal Push. Awkward. Servant of the Conduit. Sure. So, I think we're just jamming onto the Cub here. Just going to kill them. We get 2 up the Cub anyway, so just jam. 10, get 2 more energy. Fatal Push looking not great here, but that's okay. We have the Labyrinth. Now it's going to have Trample, so reach, hexproof, lifelink, trample. Reverse becomes... I guess I gotta like pumped Hydra and block it. Time wipe? What? Okay. Who saw that coming? Raise your hand in chat. Because you're a liar. You are a liar. Alright, well, we got Time Wipe, which is pretty awful. The old Time Wipe, Mirror Shield, Crystalline Giant deck. I do feel like we're lacking some top end. I feel like we're kind of hitting like turn 6 or 7, and we just have like a 2/2. We're not Ornithopter. Yes, Ornithopter's here. Crystalline Giant, sure. Yeah. Sure. It gets Trample. Like, we just kind of draw lands and 2/2s, it feels like. You know, we're not, like, drawing good stuff. Alright, just they go. They have Mimic to copy the Giant. We're gonna lose this game for sure. This is ridiculous. This is preposterous. This isn't happening to me. Everyone stop watching, please. Thank you. Not happening. Oh, they drew all the glitters. DOB. So they copied Crystalline Giant. Trigger their stuff. We can kill the Ornithopter and survive, but we can't actually win, so. Just the all that glitters time wipe deck. Oh, God. If we draw Maelstrom Pulse here. Let's draw Maelstrom Pulse. Let's draw Maelstrom Pulse. Take this game back. Oh boy. Okay, let's keep going here, I guess. The old time wipe Crystalline Giant. We're gonna... What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with our lives? I need help, folks. I need an adult. We're gonna bring in Vivien. We're gonna bring in... I mean, the Rec Sage is in the board for Vivien, so like... Do I want Duress? Like... We really shouldn't lose. We have like Maelstrom Pulse and stuff too. I'm gonna bring in the Duresses. Let's cut like the Gearhulks. Live resub 5 months. Thanks so much. You know, take out some Fatal Pushes actually and bring in the cast downs. I'll bring in the Sage too, I guess. All right, let's try this. I don't know what their deck is or what's going to come out of it. So, thoughts on push versus thirst? I think push is better. Being an instant's pretty huge, but we do have very few ways to trigger revolt, so I get it. This hand's pretty good. I think we're actually going to Duress first, and then we'll Cub on 2, and then Attune Serpent on 3. Their hand is, I mean, same hand, right? Time Wipe. Just your casual Time Wipe Ornithopter Steel Overseer deck. Just good deck building, you know? Just is what it is. Alright, Ornithopter's here. Cast down again, sure. Play the Longtusk Cub. I can't wait to lose this match. I can't. I've already signed the slip in my head. I've signed the slip. I'm in the food court. I'm halfway through a Sbarro slice of pizza or whatever. Oh my god. Oh, what can one do against such reckless Ornithopter time wipe deck? Cryptic Caves. Okay. Mirror Shield's back. Shields up, Captain. All right, so. We don't need to Thoughtseize their Steel Overseer, so just jam. Just get Forest, play Conduit, attack. Listen, they're 79%, but they got there. Alright, they got there. They are in Mythic. More power to them. More power to them. Bump. We gotta kill them before their engine comes online. Boy. So they're gonna play probably Steel Overseer here. Maybe they want to wait a turn to play Overseer and then put the Mirror Shield on it. Nope. They're playing Glass Pool Mimic to copy Ornithopter.
Inconceivable!
Question. Has that ever happened before? Anywhere in the history of Magic? Just asking. No particular reason. Alright. We're going to attack. And then we're going to Thoughtseize them, I guess. Three mana Ornithopter on purpose. Yes, that is what happened. Alright, Thoughtseize you. Take Steel Overseer. I can't wait to get time wiped. Yes! We won. We're victorious. Game 3. Let's go. My God, what's going on? What's going on? Could be a shared account, letting the kid play. Maybe. Maybe. It is a little annoying to have multiple accounts. So, like, if you have a family or you have people in the household, like, if I were to give John his own account, like, he wouldn't have any cards, obviously. So, probably playing the enchantment that gives artifact creatures +2/+2 with random time wipes. What? Cut Fatal Push? You can put it back in? What do y'all want from me? Alright, I'm just trying to do my best here against Time Wipe Ornithopter. Alright? It's a hard gig, but somebody's got to do it. That somebody's me. Tough gig. Tough gig. Tough crowd. Garlic the Clove. New sub, what's your name, where you from? Welcome so much, thanks, appreciate that. We're a little below our usual subscriber count. I guess not usual, our unusual subscriber count. We had a pretty insane stream about a month ago where we had a 12-hour stream with bonuses and all stuff like that. We hit 1,000 subs, but that was about 2 days ago. So a lot of those gifted subs just dropped off yesterday. So it went from like 950 subs to like 690 subs. That's okay. I still love y'all. It's great. Hands go. Let's go. So I appreciate the subs. Welcome back, everyone. Beastie Cheese. New sub. What's your name? Where you from? Thanks so much. Y'all great. Y'all great. Sunday morning. Who's got their fantasy lineup all set? Who wants to see my fantasy lineup? Raise your hand in chat. We'll test the theory that no one cares about your fantasy football team but you. Test that theory. Test that theory. Castle Ardenvale. Give me a swamp, please. Give me a swamp. Let's go. Tempered Steel. See, Bucky's got it. Bucky's got it. Beastie. Mobile, Alabama, right? Alright, so... Just give me the old Siphoner, right? George from Philly. Playing for a while. Mostly played around Arena Beta. Love playing Kaladesh. Miss Walking Ballista. Yeah, it sucks because, like, the Ballista Heliod combo is the primary reason, I'm sure, but it's not in the set. And Ballista is a really fun card. It would be really, really good in this deck. Alright, so we're just going to jam here. How many orcs on my fantasy team? 0 orcs. Alright, we're just going to Attune again and just play Siphoner. So, like, I think that keeping, like, the 2-card combos are what killed Pioneer. I think keeping them at Historic is a really important thing. So, I'm all about that, but... Shatter of Sky, Ornithopter, Time Wipe. Time Wipe makes sense at least. You can save your Ornithopter. Shatter of Sky, a little less sense. That's okay, though. We're just going to play, we're going to play our cards. We have plenty of reload here. I am a little sad about Smuggler's Copter. It's probably too good. It's probably too good for Historic. Because Smuggler's Copter is like too good for basically everything. I would have liked to have seen it though. I would have liked to have seen if it is too good, and then just ban it's too good. Whatever, you know, like they just ban cards in Historic. It's not a big deal. Smuggler's Copter is really fun. It's just like a little too ubiquitous. You know, I did walk right into that one. I totally walked right into that one. We've been talking Time Wipe all day. No Feldar Guardian. Totally. There should not be 2-card Splinter Twin combos in Historic. Period. Full stop. End of story. No Heliod Ballista. No Helios Feldar Guardian. No way. That's modern. I think the biggest problem with Pioneer was when they started Pioneer, it felt like a really good middle spot. A really good middle spot between modern and standard, and then they gave up. They kind of like just gave up on that when they added all the combos to it with Theros, and it started to suck. And then pragmatically, you just can't do those combos in the client. So, what the hell is going on? Let's find out. What are you doing over there, opponent? You have Settle in your hand? Neostorm, doesn't that require... requires a creature too? I mean, yeah, maybe. What do I think of Legacy? I liked it 5 years ago. I don't know, just not playing anymore. Thoughtseize, on a stack. Free Splinter Twin? No. No. I don't think so. Thanks for following, Uji. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow there. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're playing a bunch of decks today. Their hand is... all that glitters, staggering insight. Just the usual time wipe, Shadow of the Sky, Aura tech. Why didn't they play with Temple Lester? I don't even know what's going on anymore, folks. I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. They got a Labyrinth though. They're gonna keep my Stonecoil Serpent at bay. Isn't my last sub name or follower name just the name of my opponent? It is actually. Hi, I guess. Maybe. It could be a coincidence. Could be a coincidence. It is Uji 2, not Uji with no number. They just not use their Labyrinth? I don't know what's going on. Give me the viewers. What? What? Oh, I can't pulse that for many reasons. Alright, they have a bigger Stonecoil than us. I'll take every viewer I can get, you know? No! Come on! What is...
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
The combo. The combo. Oh, we got him. We got him. Take that Stonecoil Serpent and shove it. You believe where this is the year playing? Helm of the Host. Being in combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of the equipped creature, except the token isn't legendary if the equipped creature is legendary, and it gains haste. This card's like good, but very, very expensive. It's 5 to equip. I think we can not kill that. We can play Vivien. You can't pulse your own Stonecoil except for protection. I'm not hexproof. I was trying to look for a creature here.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Servant of the Conduit, sure.
I am only in it for the Christmas time.
Real Ranker resub 23 months. That's true. So for those who don't know, subscribing to a stream is the best way to support me as a streamer and content creator. $5 a month. You get all my emotes, access to all my VODs, access to my private Discord chat server, and you get a holiday card every year. That's right, a holiday card. Holidays are coming. Holiday card comes with a signed token, just good stuff in the holiday card. So definitely look for that holiday card this year. Vivien's all day. Sub the stream. I'm also going to be adding a sub function on YouTube soon because they're screwing me with money. And I got to make some money on YouTube, realistically. So I'll explain that a little bit. All right. Harry Manback. New sub, what's your name? Where you from? Thanks so much. I like Vivien Reid.
Close your eyes.
That's good.
Breathe.
Double
Listen to
counters.
the sounds of the wild. We're fit enough to survive.
Go get him, Servant of the Conduit. Onto inversion in left field. If they onto inversion to me, I will moon the camera and get off the stream. Crystalline Giant. Sure. Are they gonna copy this? Oh, wow. Alright. I mean, we have Maelstrom Pulse, which is actually insane against the copies, so...
my plate.
Boom, shakalaka. You're dead. And for good measure, kill that too.
This is nothing.
Get out of here, time wipe deck. Go take your time wipes and play somewhere else. Alright? I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. And I will kick you off the cliff into the fire. Obscure references. Anyone? Anyone? Oh, man. Okay, so 2-1. We should beat the mono black aggro deck. I punted, though. And then we beat the time wipe deck, I guess. Deck seems cool. Seems a little under. Was a little close for comfort. I agree. Deck seems a little underpowered. Maybe these servants aren't good. Maybe we just want a little more beef. Hydra seemed pretty good. Maybe I actually drew the Gearhulk. We boarded it out a decent amount. I don't know. Glint-Sleeve Siphoner was really good. I can see wanting some removal spells in the main that aren't Fatal Push. Obviously, Abrupt Decay would be awesome in this deck, but that's not legal. Give me a Tower Tracker too, please. But deck's pretty cool. Deck's pretty cool. We're gonna keep going. We have more decks to play, but YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. I love you. Y'all great, YouTube. Keep being awesome.